what sounds you looking for like in a beat that like when you picking through like all right that's the one.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
it depends on the project.
it depends on the vibe, bro. It depends on what I'm going for. Yeah,
Do you like kind of craft your whole album based on like a vibe?
I pretty much just started off with like a theme.
Or theme,
Yeah, like a theme. Like, okay, what am I going for? Like, what message am I trying to get across?
Right.
And once I figure out what that message is, then I'll put together records that kind of fit that theme.
Right.
Because one thing about me is like when I'm working on an album, I don't do like 40 records and I pick the best 10. Like I don't do that. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm real intentional about it. Like, all right, I'm making this album. I know I want to have at least this many records. Yeah, and it's like concepts. Like, and I'm real like particular and intentional about like the records that are gonna be a part of this project. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And I feel like even with your album titles,
For sure.
Like your last one, What Matters Most.
Yep.
Like that's a theme, and also like it all kind of involved in the same thing with the album cover you had.
Yep.
The song titles you had, the album title.
Yep.
Like it all kind of fit.
For sure.
So go into that, like that last album, like what was your vision behind it?
Yeah.
And what type of messages you kind of want to.
Oh man, What Matters Most, obviously, that was, we still was in the COVID crisis. We coming out of it. We was coming out of it because that was last year, 2022. But, when I started making it, it was like 2021. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like fresh off of everybody just sitting in the house and got a lot of time to think. You know what I'm saying? To think about, and like you see all this stuff on TV about people passing away, and it was kind of like a pretty traumatic, sad time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people that I know was passing away from COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just kind of put things in perspective. And I knew I wanted to make an album or a project that was meaningful, bro, in terms of like, this message is going to live. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want it to be like a short term. You want it to be a long term. Yeah, for sure. So that theme it wasn't leaving me. You know what I'm saying? Because I had More Than Enough, which we can get into that too. But after More Than Enough, What Matters Most, the theme just wasn't leaving me about just like appreciating what's in front of you, bro. Like appreciating the things that you do have. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us got a lot to be grateful and thankful for, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
most people don't think about that.
Bro, you feel me?
Everything else that's negative that you see on
Man, daily, bro.
But when you right, once you realize what you do have, you be grateful for that.
Yep.
You make an album like you did.
100%.
All right, so that was your most recent album, was What Matters Most. So
For sure.
The first one was Dreams Within Reach, Volume 1.
Volume 1, yep.
Okay, so take me to that. So what was you kind of going through then with that title? And
Oh man, the Dreams Within Reach project. I love that title. I love the Dreams Within Reach
because it seems like that's your debut.
Yeah, and it just
not the debut, but like
I mean, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even though I've been making music for a while, like that's the coming out party of me as a solo artist. Like, these are albums, these are not mixtapes. It's all original music. I'm rapping over like production that I'm finding.
So look at it like that. Like this is my first coming out party.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like, it was just dope, man. I had just moved to Columbus like shortly before I had started making that project, and I just was like, man, you know what? Look, I'm gonna go for this because I guess the critique I had for myself up to that time that I hadn't put out a project in a while. I was kind of doing loosies and singles.
I was gonna say that was a gap, right?
Yeah, it was a gap, bro.
2019 and what?
I mean, so Spec of Greatness was 2012, and from 2012 to 2017, so like a 5-year span, just kind of putting out like Lucy singles on SoundCloud, stuff like that, trying to. It was a thing, bro. You feel me? Yeah, man. So yeah, definitely trying to find my way there and working with different engineers and going to different studios and just kind of soaking up game to figure out how I wanted to be as an artist and what message I wanted to convey. Yeah, for sure, bro. While really being in school at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like really being in college. Like, so Dreams Within Reach was just about like, cause I felt like it was obtainable. Like you can, man, anything you want to do, bro. Like you put your mind and set your mind on it and focus up and make sure you getting the people out of your way that don't contribute to the goal. Like, you feel me?
Like that.
Yeah, bro.
To that point though, when you make made that decision, did you think about like you wanted to be solo with it, or did you know that you need to build a team? Did you know you need an engineer? Did you know you needed, or you just like fuck, I'm gonna go get it?
Oh, for sure. Nah, hell nah. Definitely know you need a team, bro. I've never underestimated the value of having a team,
so how did you
bro.
go about finding that team like, when you came back with it?
Oh shit. So I had just, in terms of when I was in Columbus, I was just searching for a studio, somewhere to record. You know what I mean? Because at this time, I wasn't doing it myself yet. I'm still trying to find on where to go. Like, so I found a studio, which I was telling you, the Orange Judio spot. I found there, and we started recording in there, and it was dope, man. Met a dope engineer in there named Joey Gerwin. Like, shout out to Joey, super dope engineer, man. And I was there for a little bit. Then I found another studio called Staby Studios, and that's where I met my engineer, T. the Man. Yeah, for sure. So I met my engineer there at Staby Studios, and that's kind of, we just clicked, bro. Like.